488 Gtb Spider. There we go, an incredible example, very low mileage, and it's available here at Millstock Cars in Cape Town, South Africa at just under 6 million rand. Just check out this example of the 488 Spider, spectacular condition in, of course, the Rosso red and the brown leather or tan leather upholstery. A fantastic combination. Just check out that tan interior. And then, of course, what has also been done is we have the gold mags like the Ferrari Pista. There we go, an incredible combination. Just check that out. The gold mags, beautifully done, shod with Pirelli P0s, high performance tires. Really a fantastic example of the Ferrari 488 Gtb here at Millstock Cars. So we have the key for the 488. There we go, the traditional Ferrari key with the Ferrari logo on the front, and then of course a electronic key. And what do we have? We have lock, unlock, and then we have a button for opening the rear engine bay, and then of course we also have a button for turning on the lights when it is in a parking bay. So there you go. So let's check out the Ferrari 488 a little bit closer. There we go. You can check out those incredible lights up front, those LED lights running up on the side of the mudguard. Obviously we have the Ferrari logo, the prancing horse, and then of course on the GTB you have this front spoiler with the black mesh left and right for the two intercoolers. And then as we move around, we have these incredible mags on the 488, and they were originally silver, but they've been sprayed gold. Look how beautiful that is. And of course the black combination, the Ferrari brake calipers with the Ferrari logo and the gold just works really nicely. And then of course we've got the Scuderia badge, the indicator, that incredible mirror, and then of course those beautiful sculpted lines down the side of the Ferrari, taking in the air into the engine. Beautiful sculpture, the fuel tank, and then of course that rear end with that incredible sculpting on the back. The two rear taillights, very Enzo-like, there we go. And then of course the prancing horse, the Ferrari logo, and then of course the two twin exhausts at the back, and then the reverse light, and then of course the Venturi right at the bottom. Really a sexy and aggressive rear end. Check that out. Okay, so let's move a little closer and check out the interior. And we've got the traditional Ferrari door handle, beautifully sculpted. Just check that out. Traditional keyhole, still a very a manual. So when your electronic system is not working, you can use the key to open your door. And let's open her up. There we go. And there is that beautiful interior in that tan leather. Great traditional combination, the Rosso red and of course the tan leather. Beautiful and still in very good condition. So let's climb in and let's check this out. There we go. Traditional Ferrari dashboard. Gauge cluster is very traditional. And then of course the interior, quite unusual dashboard. All the 488s actually started with the 588 with this very unusual dashboard, and you will see there 488 Spider, you can see that. And then of course these very unusual air vents. You've got one on the left, then you've got a very unusual one in the center. Just check that out. All the controls, one there. And then of course you've got another one here, left, and then on the right you've got another air vent. So altogether you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 air vents, so lots of good ventilation in the 488. And then you've got your manual controls down in the center of the dashboard, just under the dashboard, with all of your controls, all manual. And then of course the dashboard is two-tone, so you've got your black or your charcoal leather on the top, and then you've got your tan leather below, and this particular car has got red stitching. Nice big glove box, there we go. And as far as storage is concerned, it's a glove box, and then you have some storage on the doors, and then of course the beautiful combination of the charcoal leather with the tan inserts, beautifully done. And then, as I said earlier, the traditional dashboard, you've got your gauge cluster with the rev counter in the center, and then 2 LCD screens left and right for the speed, and then for all of your oil and all your temperatures, etc., on the right. And then of course the steering, very traditional Ferrari. It's got your light indicators for your gear changes, or when you need to change the gears, and then of course your indicators left and right, your lights, your sport suspension control, your engine start, and then of course your Maranello switch with all of your various different settings, wet, sport, race, etc. And then of course your windscreen wipers. So everything is on the steering, a bit cluttered, but there we go. This is how the 488 came out, and of course your hooter as well on the steering. And then as you move down, you'll see your lights, there we go, and then all your various options on the right hand side here. This is for the control, or the sound control for your radio, and that's about it. So there we go. And then of course this is a spider, so the roof opens. We'll check that out now. Then in the center you've got your controls for the car, you've got your reverse, you've got your auto, and then of course you've got your launch control, your hazard lights, and then of course your controls for your windows, left and right, and then of course for the steel roof, open and close. So there we go, and a small little storage area, there we go, very small. And then of course the window in the rear, there you can see the back of the 488. This little window opens when you take the top down. We'll have a look at that now. And then of course the beautiful seats in this tan leather with the embossed prancing horse, and then of course the beautiful sculpting on the seats with the red stitching, beautifully done. So there is the engine start button. Got my foot on the brake pedal, and let's start her up. There we go. There's that traditional Ferrari roar, beautiful sound. So let's go and check out the engine. And being a spider, you can't really see much of the engine, but we'll check it out. But before we go there, this is for the mirror control. And then down below you've got your engine bay, or your boot up front to open, and then your petrol refiller cap. So that's what's on the side panel. So let's just pop out, and then of course your Ferrari on the door panel below. So let's just get out quickly and let's have a look at the engine. On the side, just next to the driver's seat, you've got your opener for the rear boot. So let's open that up and let's go and have a look at that engine. So being a spider, the engine opening is a lot smaller. So there's your Ferrari logo. Remember the prancing horse, remember earlier on. So let's open that up, and there you can see your engine, your twin turbo V8. You can see the 2 turbos left and right, and then of course the 2 plenums in the crackle red left and right, and then your oil filler cap, the Ferrari logo on it, and then you can see prancing horse with 488 spider. So that's about it. That's I said earlier, has got the little button over there, so that opens it up. So let's go around and check out the front boot. Let me just get the little clip here. Here we go. That opens it. And there is the front trunk or frunk. There we go. So you can see the front end, lights left and right. And you've got this huge hole down below here. And it can take about, I would say, 3 carry-on bags. So relatively large. Then you've got on your left-hand side, you've got your little toolkit. Right-hand side, you've got your pump for yours in case you get a puncture. And then on the wall of the boot, you have your personalization specs, and you can see the electric seats, high emotion, low emission, metric system instruments, etc., etc. So you can see all of the different options that were included in this particular 488 Spider. There we go. So that's the boot. So let's close that up. And there we go. There's that beautiful front end once again. And let's jump in and let's open up the roof. Let's check that out. So the roof's closed right now, and remember I said it's got a window at the back, and when you open that, this window comes down. So let's get in and let's check how this all works. Okay, so as I said earlier, let's check out how that roof folds up and down. So I'm going to go down and find that switch, and that's for the roof to open. So let's do that, and you will see that the roof is now coming up. There we go, and it will now close over my head. Right behind you with that little window down, a real fantastic experience in the 488 Spider. So let's give the 488 a quick rev and let's listen to that sports exhaust. So there you go, that was a brief overview of the Ferrari 488 GTB Spider, available here at Millstock Cars in Cape Town, South Africa, at just under 6 million rand. An incredible example in Rosso red with tan leather upholstery, low mileage. And should you be interested in this spectacular red Ferrari, I will leave a link below. And if you liked our video, don't forget to give us the thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe.